Welcome back. This is Mika, and I'm bringing you your tarot forecast for November 13th to November 20th. I think that's right. The correct date will be on the title card and the title of this video, but here's your weekly tarot forecast. And I'm using the Tarot of the Cosmic Seed again. There you go. And the Animal Apothecary deck. I'm actually using a lamp today. It is getting darker earlier now, so please make sure you're getting as much sunlight as you can. Buy your vitamin D supplements, your B vitamins, your iron, and all that stuff. And take care of yourselves this winter if you're prone to winter blues, seasonal depression, etc. So I hope everyone is navigating all this intense astrological energy. We had our eclipses that recently passed. We have a new moon coming up tomorrow that's energetically intense. We had the 11/11 portal yesterday, so I pray everyone is making good use of this energy. And if you're not doing a big ritual or anything, that's okay. Rest is also spiritual, so if the only thing you feel like you're capable of doing is laying down and taking a nap, add an intention to it. Give yourself an opportunity to release something so your body and your spirit can release that load and you can move through the world a little lighter. I'm gonna go ahead and start shuffling and call in our spirit guides and guardian spirits, and the spirit guides and guardian spirits of everyone watching this. Deliver to us a clear message for the next consecutive 7 days. I give thanks for being a vessel and an avatar for this message. And I call upon our collective spirit guides and guardian spirits to deliver the message with clarity, light, and divine truth. Please give to us a message for the next consecutive 7 days. Message for the next consecutive 7 days. Only the next consecutive 7 days. I give thanks. I give thanks. Amen. Okay. Collective energy. Theme for this coming week. Trying to remember this word, sorry. Beginning, middle, end. Potential concerns and our guidance. Take a look at our jumper. The 3 of Coins. Our creativity is being called to the front, and you don't necessarily have to be like an artist, a dancer, or a writer to be creative. Being creative simply means approaching something in a different way to get different results. And there is also a collaborative element to this. So if you have ideas for something, or you're already creatively, working on something, this is an opportune time to share. Not just with people who you feel will serve you in manifesting your vision, but people who are also in aligned with your values, your ideas, your ideals, your principles, and so on. Community is going to be very key and critical in the coming years. So this is really saying to find your tribe, share your to find your tribe and to attract them, share your creativity, because the people who need to see or desire to see what you uniquely have to offer are out there, but they won't find you if you don't share. And also, some of our ideas do need the assistance of others, whether it be someone who knows how to do something we don't know how to do, or someone who is already in the position that you desire to be in. You can't do everything alone, especially not as a creative. So collaborate where you can, reach out, share your vision, share your work, and let that be your magnifier and multiplier. So that's our additional message. The collective energy is the Action of Cups. And in this deck, the Action of Cups is the knight in the Rider-Waite system. And this is telling us to lean into what makes us feel alive, what makes us feel full, what makes us feel good, to lean into pleasure. And there is also a call here to not only lean into pleasure, into joy, into beauty, into what those things mean to you, but also to let it guide you. There's a desire for more good, more beauty, more peace, especially considering geopolitical situations right now. Let that be your guide. In addition to your creative efforts, let pleasure, let joy, let peace, let the things you desire to see more of in the world lead you to create and share those things so that the world can have it. And our theme for this week is the Three of Cups, back to that community and collaborative energy from the Three of Coins. This is the time of connecting with people, and not just on a transactional level, but also on a humane level. You're going to find who is for you and which group is for you, and vice versa. And this will be divinely inspired and divinely guided, because we have the Eye of Providence here. And these will be peaceful and fruitful unions, and you're going to be united under your common vision, your ideals, your goals. Your ideas of how to reach the final goal may differ, but you'll find that common ground to work with one another and reach that goal. I'm also getting there's a need to commune with nature. The Cups is water, and I saw an article somewhere a while back that said the human, like, we need to see, like, excuse me, moving bodies of water. So go to a river, go to a stream, a creek, a lake. Well, a lake is not a moving body of water, but if you happen to be near a lake that is connected to a moving body of water, go there. The ocean counts. And let it cleanse you. Let the spirits of the water in your region cleanse you. Give thanks for them. Give thanks for sustaining you and the rest of humanity, and let them assist you or guide you in finding your connections, your community, your tribe, whatever you want to call it. Because community it's becoming very important in the coming days. There is a lot going on in the world, and community is more important than ever. For the beginning of the week, we have the Sacred Feminine, which is the Empress card in Classic Tarot. When we think of Sacred Feminine or Divine Feminine, we're not only talking on a gender basis. Femininity is an energy as much as masculinity is. And in the beginning of the week, we're being called to tap into that energy. Feminine energy is receptive. It receives. In what ways are we receiving? What ways do we receive? Do we need to learn to receive in a new way? What ways have we been receiving that we need to let go and change? And Sacred Feminine / the Empress is asking us to get honest with ourselves about how we receive, what that feels like, and also what we truly desire to receive. The easy answers is money, promotion, status, some kind of clout, going viral and all that stuff. But really get to the target of what you truly desire to receive from the universe. Anyone can say more money, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with desiring more money. What are your goals for? What are your goals for when you receive that money? Is the real question. Yes, rent, bills, etc. But dig deeper is what she is asking us to look at. There's a lot of flower energy blooming. Things are definitely blooming, shifting, changing, transforming. Being able to receive in a way that's healing and beneficial for our growth and evolution, especially those of us who come from traumatic backgrounds and situations, is going to be the transformative force in our lives in the coming days. But for this coming week, this is the energy that we are going to be starting off with. The middle of the week, we have the Wheel. It's a big cycle right now. We are in the midst of a huge transformative cycle, both in the world at large and within ourselves. And this is going back to that message of getting clear on what it is you desire to receive, to see happen in your life. Community, are you leaving one community for another? Is your community changing in a way that you may or may not feel inspired by? Do you want to start a community? And also look at what's ending and look at what's starting in your immediate surroundings, environments, deep within yourselves. A lot of us are coming out of situations that were difficult in one manner or another. And we are developing lives of ease, and not just an absence of problems, but a gentler, more compassionate, more loving way of life, which is very much connected to the Empress / Sacred Feminine. In order to receive and manifest this life of ease, this life of beauty, of being receptive, of equally receiving as much as we give, we have to be willing to break an old cycle and start a new one. And that's what this middle of, wow, it's just pouring right now, and I'm trying to keep up. The middle of the week is going to call us to examine those same cycles in our lives. Something's going to end, something's going to begin. But you're going to get exactly what you gave. There's a karmic cycle going on here too. Saturn, it has been direct for about a week or so. So whatever you did not learn, you're going to learn. Whatever you did learn, you're going to see the end results of. You're going to see the changes. You're going to see changes either way. But right now, it's all about tapping into how you process the world emotionally, how you receive, and the cycles that are going to be ending and beginning, not just literally in front of you, but also internally. So it's a big deal this week energetically. And we have the new moon tomorrow. So new moon means new lunar cycle. So definitely heavy on the cyclical periods of change energy going on right now. And for the end of the week, we have the Action of Swords. Once you get clear on what it is you're desiring to receive and the cycles you got to break, change, initiate, begin, etc., you're going to want to take action. But take decisive, clear, planned action. The Knight of Swords, or the Action of Swords in this case, is the fastest mover in the entire deck, which also means there's a tendency to be impulsive because you just want to get things started, you want to get things done, there's eagerness, there's enthusiasm, but Spirit is saying to really slow down just enough to plan out, or at least have an outline of things that you will need to do, or people to reach out to, situations and circumstances to get into, or even initiate before you go all in. Or you can be impulsive and go all in and quote unquote learn to fly on the way down. Either way, be clear about what your actions are going to be, because the new cycle that you start is going to be reflective of the actions that you have taken. Potential concerns, the Lovers. Where's your commitment? Where is your drive? Are you meeting your own self halfway in this? Are you meeting others halfway? Are you concerned that others may not reciprocate? Ask yourself these questions as you go through the week, and be transparent with yourself about this. If you know like for example, if your goal is to drop 40 pounds and you know you need to work out, do your cardio and such, and the only thing you do is wake up and stretch every day, ask yourself, is that really going to get you to lose the weight, or are you just putting in minimal effort with the expectation that the weight is going to drop off by itself? Another example, if you want to write a book, it's not enough. Is it enough to just write once or twice a month? Or are you going to sit and plan a schedule where you commit the time you need to get the book written? Really check in with yourself, with your commitments. Does your plans match up with the outcome that you are aiming for? Are the people you've tapped into or tapped on to work with you in alignment with the thing that you're committed to? Are there goals, ideas, ideals, and visions even remotely in alignment with yours. There's also an element of betrayal going on here. I'm feeling like some people are more concerned about people betraying them again in some cases than having trust and having faith that the people that they tap on or enlist to join them, or they get enlisted into participating with or collaborating with, will turn on them. There is a call to have faith, to have more trust in the people around you. I want you to really look closely at the groups here and notice how close they are to one another. And especially in the Three of Coins, where it's as if the two ladies in red are supporting the lady in blue. There are people out there who can and will genuinely support you, but you have to trust yourself enough to be committed and have faith in your own vision. And trust yourself to share your vision, that these people will find you and you will find them. And lastly, our guidance for this week is Mastery of Wands or the King of Wands. Have some faith in yourself. Find your confidence. You are the expert of your thing. And by expert, I don't mean you've reached a quote-unquote mastery level. You've reached a certain point where you can share whatever your thing, your niche is, and you're being called to do so with confidence, to be bold, to be brave, to conjure up that boldness, that courageousness, that hustler energy, and just put yourself out there. The world is waiting for you. There's also a very, very creative energy here. Act like you know, because you already do. And that is our weekly tarot forecast. I'm going to pull some oracle cards. I'm going to use the Animal Apothecary deck. I know I said that earlier, but it's suddenly feeling very... the energy's been... It's been beautiful, but also very... I don't want to use the word strange. It's a lot going on. It's a lot to process. Take your time. I'm going to take my time for sure. And we're going to get through it. Spirit, do you have any additional messages for the collective? Do you have any additional messages for the collective at this time? Is there any collective messages? Any additional messages for the collective at this time? Claim your power. Back to the King or Mastery of Wands. Claim your power. Own yourself, own your shit, own your talents, your gifts, and put yourself out there. Are you the best person at what you do? Yes, because you can do your thing the way that you know how, in a way that's unique to you, and that is where your power is. So claim that and own that. Let go of the past, let go of the trauma and the residual effects of it, let go of its influence on your life, and allow yourself to be transformed. Bury your resentments, bury your guilt over your desire to share what it is you have to offer the world and get out there and just fucking do it. And lastly, find your gratitude. Be grateful for what you already have. Be grateful for the abundance and prosperity that you already have, because it's already there. It's even as simple as saying, I am grateful for this bed that I sleep in. Because there are people in the world right now, as you watch this, that do not have beds to sleep in. And it could very easily be anyone, including you, without a bed. So be grateful. And lean into gratitude to amplify your magnetism. And that is our weekly tarot forecast for real. I'm gonna have some water and go sit down and process all this wonderful, amazing, intense energy that is going on right now. And I am wishing you all the best. I am sending nothing but love and light to those who are dealing with situations of oppression, of apartheid, and all those awful, awful things. And we're going to make it through all of this. We just have to work together and uplift one another as much as we uplift ourselves. Okay? All right. Until next time, be well.